I'm gonna have a baby next year.
Mm.
We already have it planned out. I'm gonna have a baby next year, and then after I go through my stuff, then I'll come back and fight some more, and then probably have another one, and then do the same thing again. Like, I don't want to wait till I'm, 40, 43, whatever, after my career to have my kids. I want to be able to run at the park with my kids and stuff like that. I don't want to be too old. So I think that keeping my body in shape, I don't drink, I don't smoke. I think that'll also help me too while I'm going through this whole body and life.
Welcome to Pop Links, everyone. It all started with murmurs, small conversation that scarcely distinguished itself from the typical internet chatting. There were rumors that Brooklyn rapper Papoose and boxing champion Claressa Shields were becoming too close. Initially, no one gave it any thought. People assumed it was just another celebrity rumor. Then, however, things changed. Papoose stepped up with a daring admission. His child was born to Claressa Shields. The entire internet was rocked by that moment. The claim was verified by Papoose, who was previously commended for being a devoted spouse to musician Remy Ma. That's when Remy snapped. She didn't hold back and shared heartfelt posts on social media, including one that said, "You humiliated me." Things just became more heated after that. Papoose and Remy Ma used to be the quintessential black couple. Fans adored their relationship as he supported her during her incarceration. Then came Claressa, an Olympic gold of might and achievement. She and Papoose were suddenly spotted together. People took notice. Images and videos of them appeared online. Then came questions. Was she expecting a child? Claressa laughed and dismissed the rumors, claiming to have just had a large supper. Even though she maintained that she wasn't expecting, things were still developing. Everything changed when Papoose filed for divorce in May 2025. He repeatedly accused Remy of cheating in the court documents, even naming specific individuals. He said that this problem wasn't brand new. Before he eventually filed for divorce, he had made many requests. He soon revealed that Claressa was expecting, which further escalated the volatile nature of the affair. In response, Remy made screenshots of purportedly private chats between Claressa and Papoose public. She seemed to chastise him in one, saying, "You must accept responsibility. It is you who is married." Remy openly expressed her suffering by accusing Claressa of lying and labeling her a narcissist. Claressa did not remain silent. In response, she posted a clever Instagram remark highlighting the hypocrisy of a woman with several relationships, disparaging a man who has a girlfriend. Twitter and Reddit went crazy. Supporters were split. While some people respected Claressa for her composure, others backed Remy. Others continued to think Papoose was perfectly entitled to move on. Later on, Claressa made it clear that she wasn't pregnant, at least not yet tanned, that she would let people know about any significant news when it was time. After she completes her next round of fighting, she makes a suggestion that she may become a mother. However, the harm had already been done. Their entire universe had already been appended by Papoose's words. The consequences of this celebrity triangle are being felt today, and the internet has already chosen sides. What began as rumors has now become a major media tempest. Remy Ma and Papoose, formerly regarded as the quintessential black couple, are currently embroiled in a highly public and intensely personal dispute over their relationship. The emotions are strong, and what was once hailed as unwavering commitment has broken open. Claressa Shields was cast as the surprising antagonist in what was previously a compelling love tale when Remy became outspoken about the hurt, even going so far as to declare, "You humiliated me." Despite her composure, Claressa didn't remain mute. Her answers held a cutting shade that struck hard, but they also had the calm strength that only a top athlete could sustain. Papoose, meanwhile, came clean about his own reality. He said Remy had made several attempts to dissolve their marriage before, ultimately requesting a divorce, and accused him of adultery with certain individuals. This change wasn't abrupt. Seems that Claressa had known Papoose for a long time before any of this was made public. They had a strong, silent, and enduring bond. It became evident that this wasn't a fling when the cameras eventually caught up. It was a genuine thing. The notion that he had merely moved from Remy to Claressa was no longer credible. Beneath it all lay passion, depth, and history. Everything changed when summer arrived. Claressa had left her hiding place. Following her successful defense of her unchallenged heavyweight title, she flaunted a striking tattoo over her breast. It said, "Papoose is not tiny, not hidden, but loud and permanent." The entire internet was rocked by that moment. The move was applauded by some. Others found it hard to believe. However, it didn't end there. Claressa made no secret of her desire to conceive with Papoose in 2026. She stated, "He's my piece," during a live webcast. This was no longer only drama. It was a real-time tale that was developing. Remy Ma supporters, who had supported her throughout her legal issues and encouraged her allegiance to Papoose, were taken by surprise. This woman held her guy down, while incarcerated and advocated for ride or die. Conversely, Claressa Shields, who had previously been regarded as determined, unstoppable, and totally above the drama, was suddenly the center of attention. She was the focal point of a romance tale and no longer merely the best woman in history in the ring. She didn't flinch, though. Her tale was not written by others. She made it obvious that she was in charge and posted what she wanted when she wanted. What can we learn about relationships, celebrity, and the delusion of perfection from all of them? This. It teaches us that every seemingly ideal partnership has a backstory filled with heartache, silence, and choices we will never really comprehend. That even the most solid alliances have the potential to deteriorate slowly before blowing out on the internet. Additionally, the truth is not kept secret in this digital era. Everything is spoken about, leaked, and documented. Papoose, who was formerly praised for his commitment, is currently receiving criticism. The same fans who previously encouraged him are now asking for clarification. Remy's brand, which is based on survival and unadulterated honesty, is suddenly being questioned. People wonder if she is still mourning or stoking the flames because of her emotive posts and straightforward demeanor. Claressa's brand is changing in the meantime. She is assuming a new persona as a woman who completely owns her story, in addition to becoming a champion. What comes next is the actual query at this point. Will Remy present her case in court and seek a divorce? Will Claressa reveal her pregnancy to the world? Will Papoose remain quiet or release new songs that allude to his version of events? Disc tracks are probably present. There are even rumors about reality show offers. Social media is a fire that isn't going to go out anytime soon. This goes beyond simple rumors. It serves as a reminder of how quickly public opinion may change. Power couples aren't unbeatable anymore. The internet devours it as private suffering turns into public pleasure. One minor disclosure: everything may change. With a tattoo, a pregnancy rumor, or a message breach, supporters pick sides, timelines of meme floods. Reposts have the power to make or ruin people's reputations. In actuality, you're witnessing everything as it happens. Love and heartache are no longer private in 2025, not because you're inquisitive. They are happy. Everybody is seated in the front row. I appreciate you watching. See you at Pop Links exclusively in the next headline.